Oh, and my hair. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Markiplier. I'm somebody, and I am somebody. We are gonna study. I'm finally back, and I'm gonna live stream every day. I will try to do that. It's way too hard. I took a little break and regret taking a break. And I keep on getting tired way too fast because I think I've been eating. Um, I think it's because of the heat. It's like way too hot, and like I need to drink water more. Ah, excuse me. So, let's take an acidity test. How about that? There is a website. I mean, this ANI is what I use. I see every day. There's another website that someone told me in Discord, which I could use to take ASD tests, and they're very accurate. So yeah, I just found out that ANIKO is mostly AI. Everything is AI, but AI is not always bad if you're trying to. So counterclaim, I am learning something. My score did go up, and I did take a test one time, which showed my score going. Um, Yo, I'm so laggy. Excuse me. Uh, let's see. What's that website called? That website is. Found it. Okay. Should I take a practice test to see if my thing, my intelligence went up? Or should I do it? I mean, yeah. But if I take it only in one website, it's like a monopoly. You won't actually know that. You won't really know that you're actually learning something or not. Give me a second. Why am I be so laggy? Is it taking so long to load? Taking so long to load. Do, 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 do. These settings in this place. Hmm. Google API key. I don't think I should trust them with the Google API key, okay? I just got access to this website. I'm not like gonna give you no Google API key. Um, Maybe later. Let's use this button and delete this. Now let's select. I go to something else. It won't come correct. Yeah. Okay. Yo, this is annoying. Let's delete this also. Bam, bam. So if I refresh, it won't come right. Nice. Bruh, it came. Okay, what? Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Okay, everything's working just perfectly. Alright, we are at test now. Uh, Bro, where's it? Where's it here? Can I delete this? Give me a second. Why is it not working? Why are you not working? Do, 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 do. Mhm, mhm, mhm. How many times do I have to do this? I think a lot. You know what? But it's not working. It's pretty glitchy. So I click on this. I delete this. Oh, I'll do that. But it comes back. So if I click on this, let's say I delete this. It's not working, bro. I don't know why. I think the extension is not working, which is bad. But yeah, you know what? I got an idea. Do, 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 do. Mhm, 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 mhm. Ah, that's some good milk sitting on my table for like 3 hours right now. My target score, obviously 16,000. Um, December. So like, hey Siri, what number is December? Oh, it's 12. I didn't know December was the 12th month of the year. There's 12 months in a year, bro. How many times do I have to tell you to do this? Please listen. Do, do. Okay, nice, nice. Create. That means it should never be here. Is it? Is it here? No. But let's say I refresh the website. It shouldn't be here. Yay! It worked. Everything worked. Everything is rainbow and sunshine. It's like that Roblox game called um, Further Shy something. Further Shy. Alright. Okay. Some things are not working. Da, da. Wait, let me fix it. Alright, nice. So what happening was my rep. It wasn't working well, so fixed it. Yay. Isn't that good? Goody goody two shoes. Alright, let's do this. Alright, we're gonna take the test. Very scary, I know, right? Alright, so let's do. Ooh, look at that! Like moves. Okay, what model? What is forms? Within the same practice. Okay, so the easy, one hard, one easy, and one hard. So isn't there supposed to be four? Math, reading and writing, math, reading and writing, math, reading and writing. It's gonna take so long. Okay, let's do. Should we do module one? Let's do module one first. Ah, what am I looking at? You know what? Wait. Let's go back and let's do module one without the interface. Why is it so weird? Wait, let me refresh it. So weird. Okay, nice. Everything looks nice now. Let's pause the timer because the timer is poopy. I guess it doesn't matter how it looks. It matters if you could. So yeah, let's do it. Um, is that highlighter mode? Highlighter mode in the math section. Alright. Three, two, one. Wait. You know what? That's gonna be distracting. Boom. Alright, nice. Sweet. And it went. Oh wait, sweet. And it did. And it. I forgot what I was gonna do. Oh yeah. Sweet. And a two and a one. 10 p of x is this. Model the number of gray. Yeah, from today to this on just where x is the number of years after the year. 6, 7. Which of the following is best intersection of p? The following best intersection of p16 considering equal to context of p16 is a class equal to 4. So this context. So 1967 plus 16 is 1983. Yes, no, no, no. So this is the only one. I don't even have to read anything. The table gives values of x and their constant value. Okay, there is linear relationship between x and y, which equation represents the relationship. So what you do is you do -5 over here, 5 and 10, And over here, oh, nine. Oh my god, you just had to put K. Why did you put K? Goodness. They're the worst. You know what? Can I replace it with X? One. Hmm. This is bad because I don't know. It's a positive constant. There's linear. Okay. So put K, and the second one is also K. And I'll just say K equal like 2 because positive. Okay. Now look at this. Now, um, you go up there. Alright. Where's the line? Okay. We need something that goes with this. So, oh wait. K equal 2. 2kx minus 5y equal 91 plus 2k. Nope. I don't need no assistant. I don't. Oh my goodness. Um, 2kx 5y equal 455 plus 10k. No. You know what? Just stay there. I don't even care. 5y equal 91 plus 2k plus 2kx plus 5y equal 455 plus 10k. Um, let's go with that. During a physical experiment, the speed of an object was determined to be 1,450 inches per second. Okay, what is the speed in feet per second? Okay, so 145 inches is 1 foot. So, the answer below, up to 5 characters positive, 6 characters for negative. Um, do you want this or do you just want that? So 12.083. Oh wait. Right. The experimental function g is defined by A and b, um, where a and b are positive constants. If c, wait, give me a second. Let me. I just realized something. Okay. Actually, no. I should not do that. Let's go back to what we were doing. Um, the experimental function g is defined by g of x equals ab, where a and b are positive constants. If c equals m, yeah, I'm not doing that. Oh my god! Wait, no, that's a picture. Wait, you know what? I will go back to n a n i k o. I should not do this. How long is this gonna go for? Yeah, I give up. I'm going back by IKO. Oh, it's slash ST. You said, you know what? Wait, you're right. I could do one prep or do the practice test here. Which one? Yeah, let's do one prep. Or I could do the official ones, but you know, you know. Look at me. I'm so cool. I'm so cool. I'm a Mocasimo. I'm Mocasimo. What is IB? IB College. Predicted papers. Predicted papers. Oh, what, what is predicted papers? Oh, predicted paper. Predicted tests. Yes, I know. One prep stuff are harder, which makes you harder. No, hold on a second. What's the difference between predicted paper and predicted paper test? Full time time full timed full length predicted paper. So what? You just want me to take predicted paper? Oh, let me see my old one. Oh yeah, 920. I learned a lot. Oh yeah, 820. That was bad. Um, what is this? Heavy paper. Okay, so this is just a full test, and this says hard. Yes, yes, we want hard. Oh, I can do only one. Yeah, no, you know what? Hard. Okay, let's do standard. Oh yeah, baby, we're being hard. Which okay, which source completes the text with the most otherwise the generalized store was inherent to daily life in the region during the 1800s because it provided the supply that people living in nearby communities needed. Also, the store was a source of information. People, society, and general. So, yeah, I pressed enter. Right. Which source the text? Okay. So you go to question number 16 immediately. Which source covers the text of comes in standard English compared to many contemporary marine geologists? Blank. She was considered research on deep sea scores. Analyze the of course this and this. Um yeah. Okay, you know what? I read it. There is an entire set of regions and research areas that Mr. has worked in. You can't do that. Never mind, you can't. And then it says so. Not cities. It's number one. Okay, it doesn't work. It says okay. A Harvard Live culture recently restored a rare 1890 Photoshop of the print. Okay, you know what? Give me a second. Fine. Ah, my eyes. They feel so much better. The Leonard restored a rare 1980 dimension skyline taken from the deck of the Chinese. The photograph shows the new emerging sky early morning fog. Women discovered that this blank image. Wait, Harman discovered, but he discovered an image that it has that. Which this image, which was literally produced so it can be this obviously. So yeah, it's during the early 20th century, Sudan led the conscious effort to catalog thousands of artificial from Bronze Age settlements across the Bochima, guided by her belief that scarcity resources should be accessible to the public. The researchers involved ED in the project blank to recognize, that's it, not the ing. Wait, have I been here before? I feel like deja vu. Um, should be to the public, the research involved in the project. Involved is a verb, right? But organize is also a verb. So organize is the main verb. And the project attempted attempt to organize the researchers. There's more than one. So yeah, it's attempt. Uh, which choice completes the text? Okay. Um, I don't think it should be this. Okay, let's go. As a leading historian of the earliest century, Dr. Matsulila has written written extremely about how medical map markets interrupted coastline and trade routes. She has also reconstructed the tools and reagents used in manuscript workshops. Blank. She has collaborated with and she has collaborated. This could have been right if there was no and, but and is a and this is wrong. Which choice comes to the sense of standard English? Oh my goodness. What am I looking at? The Kuchi Kuchi of the circulation between sound artist Labi Lodi and Pusida Milk Organ Night Logic created with composer This Guy and This Guy, a work featuring vocal and producer Asima Ali. This project with multimedia artist John Fisher isn't it the title Signal slash Wave, a performance art piece. A performance art piece believed blend live instruments with projects. Okay, that's just what it is. So it's not this. It could be this. It could not be this. It could not be this. Which choice completes the text by contrast as a result, for instance, nevertheless. A researcher recently tested whether altering the light conditions in office buildings could influence workers something positive during performance. During the study, patients who spent their morning in rooms made with cooler blue enriched light showed improved attention and faster reaction time on certain standardized tests. Blank. Patients who worked under warmer, dimmer lights shown a little to no improvements on the same assignments. Wait. Show little to no improvement on the same assignments. Shown little to no improvement. Oh, okay. By contrast, for instance, nevertheless, as a result, by contrast, yes. Oh no 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 no! No. Give me something, bruh. Okay. Okay. No, they take too much time. Um, which choice copies the text with the most precise word or phrase. In Norton's study, has long practiced sensitive thinning of young birch saplings in glazing areas. While removing young trees might seem like it would harm forest growth, the practice actually benefits it. Oh, the practice actually encourages it. Thinning out, in other words, complicates, restricts, monitors it. Nah. Which source companies are text blah 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 blah. Restrict in the boom and satisfaction. Practice of restoring historical wood beams is often considered blank because traditional repair techniques can cause structures structural weakened and require fragment maintenance. Often considered satisfactory? No. Dynamic? What is dynamic? Inadequate. Resolent. Dynamic. Hey Siri, what does dynamic mean?
As an adjective, dynamic means of a process or system characterized by constant change, activity, or progress. Do you want
Uh,
to hear the next one?
I don't think it's dynamic either. Um,
Here's what I found.
Boy, Siri, be quiet. New scientists studying migrating songbirds have found that these birds dynamically improve their long distance navigation by adjusting their internal compass to match suburban shift in Earth's magnetic field. In 2021, Dr. Lina and her team discovered that the birds achieved this by synchronization prediction with blank with the planet's magnetic patterns by deflecting and interrupting water level changes in Pacific syn- synchronization. Wait, boom, 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 boom. Achieve this prediction with the planet's magnetic field by is it? It's not moderation, herbiration, hibernation, that's sleeping, synchronization. Achieve this synchronization with the planet's magnetic field. Yeah, it's not prediction. They're not predicting. Which choice best describes the overall purpose of the text? In the isolated coastal town where Habi lives, the Harbin Lighthouse. Wait, what? Best describe the overall purpose. Okay, main idea. Where Habi lives, the abandoned lighthouse of Louisiana has long been the subject of long legends. For years, Habi had begged her older brother Thomas to take her up of the cliff path to see the old lighthouse for herself. She wanted to touch its rusted railing, to peer through its broken glass, to finally prove she wasn't afraid of the stories of the firemen told. Harvey always laughed. He then believed in this ghostly keepers at all. But that didn't matter. Maybe this year he finally take her. She was nearly 13. Mm. To reveal how distrustful Tommy is, to explain why Hubby feels pressure to seem older than she is, to describe her determination to visit, to contrast. Yup, I think I did that before. Which choice best describes the overall structure of the text? The following test is adapt. Don't read that. Wait. Okay. Evening Gardens Evening gardeners her scraped her colors and formed them into the sea. She treads a silver path along the water, a ruben in the moon with later charm. Beneath her quiet hand the bushes soften, leaning more, um, once more the curve of darkness, and as her calm depends, the first step her places, like thought sitting gently into a drawing mind. Hmm. So she had darkness in her mind, which went away, and she walked on the beach. It presents dawn and thus as forces of sun and display how the sky and night changes step by step. It does how she metaphor by discovering humans performing. Wait, what? It could be C or D, most likely. In the opening answer metaphor by discovering whether a figure. Yeah, it's D. According to the choice, what did the narrator and Jane do while riding the bus? To pass the time, Jane and I tried to guess the directions of the hikers who boarded at each stop, studying the oversized backpacks they balanced in the SI. When the bus would around sharp curves, Jane whispers silly stories about imaginary creatures they live under the caves, and we try not to laugh too loudly. We had taken shorter trips on the foot like in our arms, but I wonder how different this long, willing journey into the higher peaks would feel. They scratched the necessary pass. They sketched the sanity passing the time. They played guessing games and told stories. They listened to music. No, they slept. Nope. Which finding, if true, would most strongly support the team's conclusion. Study conclusion. And during the museum by of claim and controlling component, they found that consumers human managed pools. In contrast, claims needs versus display answer. Yeah, I ain't reading all that, but is that a graph? Which was most efficiently used data from the graph to complete the statement? Researchers studying urban habits. Just read the last sentence. Examining the list of best fits, the researchers concluded that this pattern was especially strong in summer, noting that summer, 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 number of coffee shops within 1 kilometer, summer, summer, going up, up, summer. Um, Around 5 hours of laptop use. Yeah, I should have read that. The density of nearby coffee shops will predict how long people use their laptops each day. After measuring laptops users across 60 sites of the chain, the researchers noted that the increase of coffee shops were located nearby. Average daily laptop users per person hours go up. Yes. Um, wow, someone been using 30 hours? I mean 12. Around 5 hours use were observed at the site with three coffee shops. 5 hours. No. Um, Around 3 hours of laptop use were observed at the sixth site with 10 coffee shops. Um, that's not three, buddy. Wait, within 1 kilometer. Well, around the six. Are we doing summer? Strong in summer, no, nothing that. Around 3 hours. It was not 10. Wait, around 3 hours of laptop use were observed at 10 coffee shops. No, fewer than 5 hours were observed within 10 coffee shops. I mean, yeah, fewer than 5 hours. Yeah, um, 10 hours, 5 coffee shops. No, this is yeah. Wait, give me a sec. Doo, 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 doo. Wait, give me a sec. Doo, 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 doo. Uh, Alright, I'm back. I just realized I did not forget this. Okay, when I lit the parts out. Can you hear me? Oh yeah. Guess what? When I lit the parts out. When I lit the parts out. Yo, what type of update is this? When I lit the parts out. Fine, I'm putting how many? So one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. So my friend said, "Oh yeah, add the F word because you tried to say the F word in the title. But you can't. If I do, I will get demonetized or something." Woman let the birds out. Doo, 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 doo. Woman let the bird out. Ah, right. I am now making money. Or am I making? I am money. Woman let the birds out. Doo, 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 doo. Oh, wait. You know what? Okay, fine. I will not actually I'm a guy who will never in your lifeless curse. So boom. I will just add a F with hashtags. That doesn't count as cursing. So yeah. Woman let the birds out. Woman let the birds out. Woman let the Lisa in. Boom boom boom. Woman tita tita to. Woman let the Lisa in. Marge Simpson. Marge Simpson. Marge Simpson let the Lisa in. Woman let the birds out. Woman let the birds out. Alright, let's resume our test. We got a fan, but it makes noises, so kind of distracting. Woman let the birds out. Okay, it's way too loud now. You know, cause alright, let's resume. Three. I'm gonna wait. How much battery do I have? I think like 6-7%. That's like 6-7%. No, that's like 66% plus one. I had to play My Little Pony with Liam. It was something. The Fluttershy. I think that's her name is. Woman with the bikes up. Boom, boom, boom. I did the. Okay, let's go. Three. I can't do this. I don't want to do this. Two, one. Again, another one. All right, let's go. Let's actually do it. Let's go. Okay, which finding if true would most directly support the claims and muscles displayed? What? Rick and Morty concluded that raised in conclusion. Um. Yeah. Okay. You look too small. You look too small. And you look too small. You're big, big boy. So big boy. Yeah, that sounds so weird. Homer let the birds out, which was most likely complete the sentence. Historians long believed that large-scale mental working and necessary and possible before 5,000 years ago, because early computation lacked the function and tools needed to safely reach and control extremely high temperatures. Oh, the oldest confirmed example of complex smelting metal smelting was a 4,500-year-old copper was recently, however, uncovered a remote cave site years ago. But it's Mount containing 12,000-year-old hard linked with a hard-resistant clay and trace purified metal. Chemical analysis is that were produced naturally rather than natural fire events. Thus, early metal workers must have passed written instructions. No workers working working with purified metal. No, there is no concrete evidence that complex metal working was rare before. Previously assumed. Yes, thus early humans groups have may have developed more heat control methods than scholars previously assumed. There is no concrete evidence that complex metal working was rare before 5,000. I don't know. C and D sounds right. Early humans groups have control. Wait, no, heat control methods. Not really. So, which is most logically completes the text. Oh my goodness. Is there anyone that's like not confirmed? Okay, which choice completes the text? It's theirs. The royal the short and so a modified break designed herself to expand the instruction to these these features helped the instrument required length as the most keyboard design of its era. So if we're talking about the keyboard design, this is possessive. This is not, and this is not, and this is possessive. Um, no, this is possessive. Um, these descriptive features help the instrument acquired it enhance it's yeah it's in addition to her influence with okay, work at Chandelong shift atmosphere carbon using ice core samples. Climate scientists collaborated with students to model changes in polar ice thickness over the past century. He also served as a director of the Bunch Climates Division. Okay, let's do this. Okay, yeah, this. What does she do? Served as a director. Okay, that's an independent sentence. She oversaw. That's a verb. Field team across the field. Condition that. That's also a sentence. Yay! Okay, next one. Boy. Right, which is computer that text is converted into standard English. Practice. These practices. I can't. You can't say these practices because these practices and then gone. One word. Says share you between no won't work. These practices allow her to portray complex. Yes, it works. Oh my god. The student wants to emphasize how the financial universe in Buffet's series become increasingly complex across the novels. Fictional universe in Buffet's series become increasingly complex. Buffet novel follow characters such as nope. Wait. Okay, struggle to protect her children. Skill issue. Oh my goodness, I should have not said that. Um, the genocide? No, genetic transformation and new society. Nope. Yep, that's it. Yep. Genocide. I mean genetic. The student wants to emphasize the epological physical capability of Shapina. Physical capability of Shapina. Sharpener guides assistants to high speed. Sharpener usually carries. Okay, Shark is buff. Um, Many sharpener use without oxygen. Sharpeners are all forms of long distance works requiring navigation and rapid. Okay, it doesn't say physical capabilities. Okay, yeah, these two. Um, Physical capabilities. Sharpener guide climbers through dangerous mountains and valleys. Sharpener face ice Sharpener face ice falls, caverns, and will help you. No, okay, carry loads of yes. That's physical capabilities. Okay, that says how he got special capabilities. Um, is these questions easy to solve? No, no. Okay, so we're stuck here. The historical importance of Machi Obuzo is simply simplified for audience for non-film members. Introduce Machi and her role in Bachacho to an audience unfamiliar with her work. Okay, what does she do? Is a Mexican American documentary filmmaker. Her films allows journalists to investigate how major police were won the several awards previously studied. She made a film again. She is the band reporting. Okay, her role. What's her role? Her role is a filmmaker. Yes, that. Nope. But yep, it's the first one. We don't have enough time. To our conclusion about how both authors represent Bacon Point Tower Radio in their works of fiction. The abandoned Bacon Tower. Okay, it says both authors. That's not both authors. That says both. That's also says both. Bacon's review on their fiction. Both reimagined the historical site of function and so Bergen. I guess yep. The tower was already part of the system in London. The threat to something the tower served as a secret government and something. Okay. Um there was a focus on governance, security, wellness, and exploration. Yes. What supernatural events? Wait, what? I mean, ghost stuff is supernatural events, right? Right? Everyone agrees with me, right? No, I'm not doing 24. Significant of Robert's discovery. Um, Robert's discovery. What did Robert do? Robert Roosevelt. Roosevelt is American. Nope. Uncovered evidence of human back in 1000. Okay, Roosevelt, Brazil revealed evidence of human. Yeah, I'm not even gonna read any other thing. Okay, we need to do that. So C looks way too little. A looks big. B is just big enough. Yes, yes. Skibidi toilet. Um, most logic is the text. Public good games. Sharp pools, share pools, um, payoffs, money, generosity, collab, uh, what is that? Their personal good game encourage globalization. Yes, no. Okay, we have 15 seconds to do this big fat question. Important of the audience of the National Society members. I have no idea what this is. Explain historical importance. I can't. I have no time. Could be this. Oh my goodness. Wait, wait. I don't want to do this. I want to stretch a little bit. Homer lit the birds out. All right, how was it? How was it, guys? Did I get like most of it right? Oh my god, all of them are pro. I can't even start it, right? I need money. Yeah, I need money. Let's say I want to do this. Oh yeah, I still need money. Me when I need money, I'm so broke. I need like what's this? Gift Pro. Chadwick support. Bug report. Give feedback. Join us. Opportunities. Creator program. Sell unit application. Join a class. Keyboard shortcuts. It's what do you mean DST? Oh yes, yes. Okay. I love this magnet. Every day I will do this to see if I'm a robot or not. And if it works, I know I'm not a robot. Wait, Homer let the birds out. Led Oh, legacy pen and paper back in my days. No, back in my sister's days. So if now, because pen and paper was hard, if you do this good, you get 6-7. But now it's 600. Okay, wait. Homer lit the box up. Let's say okay, so they give you free 10 points. I mean 400 points. If I get one question right, wait, so I get one question right here, one question right here, one question right here, one question. If I get at least one question right, I can still get 400. Oh, okay. I'm gonna look the parts of. That's still. Oh wait, because module two. Wait, so module one is 560 now, and over here 440. So module two they take less points. Module one 570. Module two. So module two they don't really care about module two that much. But even though you could get hard problems in module two. Okay, let's boom and boom. Boom. 41,000. Even if you do no reading but do so good at math, you get 1,000 points. Okay. Wait a minute. Oh, no, no. I'm just bad at math. Wait a minute. Oh, you're telling me 1,000 is average? I'm below 1,000. I was below 1,000, but yeah. Competitive for many nations. Strong for selective college. Highly competitive. What does competitive mean? I bet I'm not even saying it right.
Competitive.
Never mind, it is competitive. Relating to try look high, please. Munchy with right luck. Word of the day.
Spindrift.
Spindrift. Okay, okay. Wait, I just had a very funny idea. Okay, let's do this. Actually, no, wait, give me a second. Let me see. I'm gonna let the parts up. I knew it! I knew it! It would do that. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add Roblox email, roblox.gmail.com. I don't think no one's Gmail is roblox.gmail. Oh my god. It's a roblox.gmail.com. Wait, just out of curiosity, what is Roblox support Gmail? Does not use a direct public support Gmail or something. Still, you must symmetry. Wait. Oh wait, yeah. This is supportroblox.com. Alright, supportroblox.com. You get daily stuff now. Yeah, okay. Let the parts up. Let the parts up. Alright, I'm done. Let's share my screen. Shit. Why is it doing that? It's supposed to do that. It's nice. Alright, let's get back to our thing and not get distracted. Parts up. Um Harvard. Um slash SAT. Wait, no, I don't want to go back to the calculator. Um, Open app. Even though this is not the app, open app. Okay. I'm not giving. I'm not selling my application. You know what they wanna do? They wanna take that and they're gonna be like, because they created ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. Okay. Oh, link test. Let's resume. I don't wanna resume. Yes, you have to. Let's go. I'm gonna let the parts out. Which choice completes the text so that during her after primary on Darkness Me, several seasons of she was invited to assist with though this capillary mission during SME served as a senior advisor on the link of Zoom advice on the redirection of it could most likely be this. I have to read the whole thing now. Okay, this Dr. Shah has spent more than a decade supporting coastal villages, France, increasing monsoon seasons. Her field study demonstrated that restoring forests can lessen storms damage and stabilize farming. As a result, she has collaborated with the local coastal council to the environment risks. So to in, indoor redirect tribute count, count, counter it counter it overlook no indirect redirected. Okay, indirect counter. I know indirect. Okay, let's go to 16. Which choice completes the text of understanding? Many urban planners urge that residents do not use public parks as many urban planners argue that residents do not use public parks as frequently as is recommended. Okay, so this is complete sentence because do not use. Okay. Um, After that, when cities introduce a new step count reward program, however, record the significant high walking distances. They introduce what did they introduce? This, so it's a independent, so it works. Regular exposure to unfamiliar problem-solving tasks can train the brain to adapt more fast to concept challenges. Mm. In older adults who um, in older adults who take up in older adults who take up activities like learning languages can decline. So is that another independent sentence? I don't think it's another independent sentence. In older adults, but is that one of the words? I don't think so. It's not this. In fact, That's a so yeah. I'm clicking next. Okay. It's hers once theirs. Their cookie. Once cookie. Her cookie. It's cookie. So it's this. But let's see. Potential water like that could function without electricity. Within a few years, several coast towns had incorporated the device into emergency plans, storing purchased seawaters, mountain medical supplies, and part of its border disaster response. But it could be it's or there. Um, Within a few years, several coastal towns, but several, so it's multiple, but technically it's one. Um, it's part of their border disaster response. So it's there. Um, can I do this? No, it doesn't work. But, oh, it does work now. So Dr. Najma is developing a microgel implant that encourage something blank many laboratory considers this approach promising for treating symptoms. Symptoms? Yeah. Therefore, you can't start a sentence with many, but it is a independent sentence though. Many laboratory consider this approach promising. So it could be this, most likely. It doesn't have to be this. So yeah. Which choice completes the text choice? Wait, give me a second. I will be back. I need to use the back. Remember the parts of. Oh, yo, my reading thing is not working, huh? Wait, why is it not reading? Oh, because I pressed E. Oh wait, how is Muddy? Mutasimo. How is Muddy? Muddy's doing just fine. He's playing video games. I bet. You know what? Let me check. He said that in like 21, 28. It's like 38 right now. Wow, you said that like 10 minutes ago. Let me check on him. Remember the bikes up. Wait, give me a second. Um, just as I predicted, he's not playing games. I mean, no. Just as I predicted, he is playing games. That's him. Who lit the ball? How does the story go? Woman lit the parts out. I lit the parts out. Alright, oh yeah, I forgot to use the bathroom. He said, woman lit the parts out. I am back from peeing and eating poo. I'm kidding. Why would I ever eat poo? Wait, this magnets and a pencil. There's magnets. I'm gonna let the parts out. Imagine these are all the answers. I don't know mechanical principles of magnets. All my little parts out. Do 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 parts out. I really don't want to study, but I have to do it, or I'm not gonna pass life. So yeah, let's go. This source completes the text with the most logical phrase. In efforts where wasn't I on 60? Yeah. Um, standard English have become or becoming. Social because these currents operate to long multi-year cycles. Scientists track 7 years changes in temperature and to forest and starting weakening of the sun in recent years. Blank essential seeking to understand the hemisphere. Hmm. Um, the sun weakening of the years have become a shift. But it does say ing a lot. Yeah, in recent years, become has it become? Uh, we're becoming. Slavery and slavery. This one's slavery. Which slavery? Slavery because slavery. Um, this can be it. This could maybe documenting film workers having how soon injustice shape individual lives and collective memories. Collective memories. In her anchorage documents 17 explore the culture of Black Americans following the abo- abolition of slavery. In slavery, the film. Okay, you just say slavery, so it has to be. Okay, this is an independent sentence. Her acclaimed, boom, independent sentence. The flame strength between the 13 Amendments system, prompting viewers to reconsider how historical. Okay, so it's slavery, yeah. Wait, abortion of slavery because the film. You can't say because. Which the film? Okay, yeah, they're both independent. Which has copies the text of workers, work, work, or more, work. It can't be this, obviously. Um, it's working to develop new quarters alphabet in which a single quotient can encode far more information than the two binary states used to classify computers. Casual computers. Another balancer intern laboratory work. Moreover, so it's this. Yeah, it's that. Oh yeah, I forgot. Enter does not work. Which choice comes as a text? Although from more recommend. Sub Zero. Sub Zero. Jumanji Dash enforced by lowering the initial okay. Take the desert river fox, increase the opposite pattern and increase movements to avoid daytime temperatures that can exceed 45 Celsius. Blank, these desert segment aside from a shared need for temperature reasons, each adapting reflects specific to the animal's habitat. These vary the desert from scenarios of the design increases movements to avoid daytime temperatures that conflict with blank. This aside from the shared need of temperature regulation, etc. So yeah, it's all though. During in other words, okay. During early survey, we struggled to find continuous point of significant photos, such as rings. This this trends frequently mimic the dim caused by aborting orbiting planet and led to the major false determination. Blank the debris of high resolution running with no subduction technology improved of the planet's magnetic. Um, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Such as it's eventually. No, eventually does not work because eventually the yeah it's eventually. Um, this is gonna take a long time. Let's do see. Which choice completes the text with the most logical and precise word or phrase? First, how well inside materials for temperature shifts. Engineers often rely on rapid cycle heating trial that produces efficiency express samples control bursts of extreme heat and cooling. This Lance method produces results quickly. This inclusive method. Yes, it's that. Which is considered text with the most logical phrase. Cycles specifically understand each fragment page, after which technicians reconstructed damages notation marks using historical information software. The resulting digital scores were reproduced with like precision. Curiosity, sensory, cursory, curiosity, cur, cursory, curious. Yeah, it's not this. It's okay. Interpret words. describe the function of the underlying text as a whole. Um, right now, the chief recalls the Russo Valley where she spends her childhood. Her grandmother's thoughts, the travels of its moon, also great aspects on the side, although most often navigated by the inclusion of her image. Screamson and she found herself abolished during the quiet walk in the region. It summarized the technical plan care methods that should also by with her Creek with her cousins her age. Stones and living so she found herself living for some I guess introduced a moment of conflict that later motivates him from to spend his time as conscious to having all of the Pacific University network, which was this states the main purpose of the text. I main purpose. Okay, what I often spent the entire week tucked away in my tented outer room, writing until the daylight trimmed and the time gone through the forest. Yet, without fail, some inner pool sent me downwards into the bakery on the corner, where I would trade a few polite words with the owner. The moment I stepped inside, however, a strange, sick stillness overtook me. I felt bolt eroded throughout the quality received, as though the world's noise had dimmed just enough to let me breathe. Where I returned upstairs afterward, the brief internet, my thoughts softening my isolation. Um, to illustrate how the narrator brief excursion into public space in a paradoxical blend of tension and joy, to reveal frustration with the monotony of his drawing routine, to suggest that the narrator encounters at the baker sparked the drifting shift of his creative involvement. The narrator's to illustrate how the narrator briefing into public. I think so. 6, 7. Okay. Which of the underlying text as a whole? We just had it. Each evening, my great uncle Avi would walk through the shop after the appearance left, checking every plate and roller twice over. He trusts no one with the final adjustments, not even my aunt, who handled the accounts. For the stories I have heard, as far back my mother can remember, Aunt treated the workshop like a living thing, feeding it his time and gracing it with a devotion that borders abortion, observation, delayed payment. So, classify the origin of Aunt's managerial habits by highlighting his early life experience outside the workshop. Nope. It offers individual background that continues helping explains why he treated so strongly. It shows why Aunt it contrasts Aunt's. Yep. Oh, now the entire button works. Which choice best describes the overall structure of the text? Too too much reading. Based on the text, how would text 2 most likely respond to the author of text 1? Scholars studying the same polarity decline agree that shifting wind patterns played a role, but argue that the core issue was not reduced wind strength alone. Instead, they emphasized that the wind had become making it nearly impossible to protect safe from the windows. This disability the policy of the structure more than any degree. Historians have long debated why similar concentrating signing of time to decline. One punishment method focuses on mounting the conflict along. Oh no, mounting the conflict along decline. The considered with the period of reducing winds. Winds, according to this view, can survive in the windless season. They argue this one the pause of it. Okay, so the author will agree, right? By arguing, by considering that what the intends, but when I mean, he did say parents play a role, but argued that the core was not reductive when strength alone. Oh my goodness! Let's see. Which source most efficiently uses data from the table to complete the text? Um, in one life rises is setting up candidates for 2 months. Okay, based on the candidates of the multi-active Wi-Fi needs a camera that can operate temperature as low as 15 Celsius with a battery life at least 60 days and has a trigger speed of no slower than 0.5 seconds. Okay, um, trigger speed no slower than 0.5 seconds. Okay, so obviously B is bad. Then 15 Celsius. Oh wait, so this is bad. Um, this is also bad. No, no, no. Okay, nice. This is bad. Okay, at least 60 days. So this is bad. This is bad. This is good. This is bad. So it's C. Yay! Which quotation from the Winter River most efficiently illustrate the claim? The short story Winter River follows a narrator who returns to the rural farmhouse where she grew up. In one passage, she describes of internal longing for a past she could no longer reclaim. Of longing for a past she can no longer reclaim. The apples hung low there, skins sprinkled gold beneath the hair. Each step on the old porch felt like An echo of footsteps I can no longer follow. Yes. No. Yep. Oh my goodness. Which choice best describes the data from the graph that undermines the researcher's conclusion? Please tell me your conclusion. Concluded that a relevant magnetic was consistent across both, indicating that protocol effects were not, I mean, they are different. That undermines the researchers own. Both groups only roughly represent discrete mean. Not really. B did not. I mean, this one did not decrease that much. Um, Group one decreased by 2 milliseconds. That's 1 millisecond. Wrong. The smaller plot training difference between A and GOOO indicate that slow and catch up. Yeah, it's A. Um, yo, there's an ant on my deodorant. Mm. A scholar who is improvising after refusing the king's honor degree. Therefore, the drama influence repeatedly considered the king's rules and the claim was unjust and typical. The claim that Trump openly denounced the claim, and he says, "Oh, the walls! You keep secrets of all men who walked before me. Let thy memory be my refuge now." How is the ant on top of my screen now? Um, Repeatedly considered the king was unjust. Since since silence bind my limb like iron, forced by mouth, whose fierce sounds justice like the kindness I once offered. Justice, yes. Please. Researchers on meaningful shift, engage, behavior, the volunteers, one of the two groups, read short narratives, which genocide, uh, through natural genocide, unfamiliar person, describe the housing, individuals, voluntary. Condensing levels of unruly voluntary, indicating that increasing reading criticism classifiers understand animals in both groups were motivated primarily by the desire to. Oh wait, they read novels. I. Oh no! Passive reductive cooling technologies. Long-term stress on city infrastructure. Because some protocols passive cooling technologies can because some coolers surface far below. So the stress on city's energy infrastructure. What? Since passing from oh my god, less than 30 seconds. Which feels good. C, C. Yes, let's all of them be C. This one, it feels a little C. You know what? This also feels a little C. Me when I'm feeling a little C. Yeah, I got break time. Yeah, okay, bye bye. Okay, have fun. Actually, you know what? My eyes kind of hurt. Okay, see you. Bye bye. I'll take a break.